to-do lists in iCal, and this is relatively easy. What you want to do is come to iCal down on your dock, and on the right hand side you'll see I've already got reminders open. If you don't see that in the right hand side, what you're going to do is come up here to File, New Reminder. Now this is going to create a new item on your checklist or your to-do list, which you can title. You might want to watch Teen Mom that day, and you can obviously create another by right clicking or control clicking. And we might need to grocery shop, which all of us love doing. And as you can see, it accumulates, which you can edit your items, maybe change the priority of it, and you can also get more information based upon that item. We can change the color and also the due date and whatnot. So yes, that's how you do the to-do list there. An appointment in iCal, and this is very easy. All you've got to do is come down in your dock and click iCal. Once open, you will see there's a nice clean space here on Friday the 29th, and I can right click or control click new event, and at this point I can put in the title I'd like. So let's say we've got a dentist appointment, we could put that. And iCal is unique in that it will automatically calculate the time for you once you put that in. I have no idea why this is a 3 AM dentist appointment, but for these purposes we can work with that. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to go over how to take a screen capture of one section of the screen instead of the entire screen. If you want to do this, there's a hotkey for it, and that hotkey is Command-Shift-4. And I'm going to demonstrate that. In an example here, let's say we've got, iTunes up, and you want to take a screen capture of just what we could see here in these track names. We're going to Command-Shift-4, and that's when you'll see the little cropping symbol. We can hold this down to create our window of interest, and that just immediately took a screenshot right here saved on the desktop as a PNG. We can open that to verify, and indeed it is the screenshot. To change the service order in multi-homing, basically we can do this a couple of different ways, but I'm going to show you for this example by clicking the airport symbol. You go down to the bottom here at Network Preferences. Once this window opens up, you'll see that there is a small gear symbol here. We're going to click this drop down, and from here you can see Set Service Order, and that's what you'd like to click. You'd like to click that, and then you'll have a list here. At this point you can click and move however which you desire to change the order, and that's basically it. Now I'd like to go over how to manage your hotspots, and it's about the same steps as the last part, multi-homing. And what we're going to do is go to the airport once again, come down to Open Network Preferences, and this same window will appear, hopefully. Alright, and from here we're going to go to Advanced. You're going to click the Advanced button, and then at this point you're going to go and you'll see your Wi-Fi list of hotspots. Now I've only got 2 right now, but in a particular instance where, let's say, you go to Starbucks, or you might go somewhere like Panera's, or they have a hotspot, you will have them pop up here in your list, and you have the ability to remove or add as many as you wish. So that is what you can do with hotspots at your leisure. At this point I'm going to go over how to actually zoom in 3 different ways to zoom in on web text, which is actually a unique feature. We use the trackpad more commonly than not for this. I'm going to open up Google Chrome for this example. You can open up whichever web browser you prefer, and in this example I'm going to use apple.com, and we're going to take our 2 fingers, and you simply on the trackpad just either pinch them together to zoom out, or you can simply just spread your 2 fingers, and you'll notice that it zooms in when you do this, and simply there it is. You can also do this 2 separate ways. One would be to double tap your 2 fingers, on the trackpad, or you could simply hold command and use the plus and minus keys to alternate between zooming in and zooming out using keys. And that's about it. I'd like to go over how to add or remove a bookmark from your web browser. Now, for this example, I'm again going to use my preferred browser, which is Google Chrome. You can choose to use Firefox or whichever you like. The steps are going to be relatively similar, although the location of these steps or areas you need to click might be a little bit off. But as far as Google Chrome or any other browser, it's relatively easy and almost point blank. I mean, here's an example at yahoo.com, which I've already have set up on my 4th tab. And you can see this little star over here. This little star is a special star. Once I click that star, it will bookmark this page, as you can see. And then I can click here to go to my preferences, and you'll see bookmarks. Now here are my 5 bookmarks. And if you need to take care of one of them, that's very simple. That's very simple. If you'd like to take care of one, you can simply go to bookmarks, show bookmarks manager here, and then I can easily click here, delete, and that's how I would remove it. I'm not going to, because I want that to remain a bookmark, but there it is. Go over how you could do an audio recording in QuickTime. This is a little bit simple. All you do is we're gonna have QuickTime open. Just click that one time here. We can either right click it and go to new audio recording, or if you want to use this menu at the top, you could go to file, new audio recording. This little window will come up here. As you can see, I'm actually already being picked up by my mic. You could see these little bars moving here. If you click this little arrow, it'll drop down your quality of your inputs and your list of inputs. Now we've got my AT2020, which is an external microphone, and then you've got your built-in microphone that comes on your Macbook Pro. The red circle, the red button here is obviously how to record, and here's your volume there. And once you click that, you can
start recording now. You got yourself a little country boy.
And then we've just simply done a recording there, and we could play it back.
Start recording now. You got yourself a little country boy.
And that obviously that did work, so that's how you do it. How to add or remove a standard user account. Now this is pretty easy. You just want to go down here to system preferences, and once that window appears, from there what I can do is go here. What you're going to want to do is go to users and groups, and once this window opens up, what we like to do, you can see I've only got one user other than a guest. It's my name. I'm the administrator on this account. We can click this little padlock to make changes here, or obviously you put your password in, and then now you'll notice once we've done that, a little addition there, and that will allow to add a user account. And then the minus sign obviously would to delete the user account. Now you can't delete the administrator because you need at least one, but once you add another, then you have the ability to delete that account, and that is that. A burn folder without using a disk. This is pretty basic. All we're going to do is at the Finder, go to File, New Burn Folder, and there's our burn folder. We can rename this if we like. So I'm just going to name this Nerd Music. What we can do is, I actually don't currently have any nerd music on me right now, but for the purposes of this, we can go to Spotlight and go to psychedelic maybe, and see what comes up there. And I've got the psychedelic pedestrian soundtrack. Now we can open that, and actually stop the music from playing for 1 second, and I will drag that over to our burn folder. It's not quite nerd music, but it is very ambient and nice, so I like that. We can drag this over. Sorry, I'm moving a little bit scattered, but you can clearly see there it is in our folder, and this is actually going to create an alias of the item. As you can see, it's an alias, and when you are ready to actually burn this to a disk, you have the ability to simply right click the folder and burn nerd music to disk. Thank you for watching.